What's up, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and today we're going to bring you guys with another classic Diecast review on my YouTube channel for NASCAR, or should I say the NASCAR Winston Cup Series, because that's a car we're going to be reviewing today. But today, guys, it is going to be on, and I know what you guys are thinking. This is not going to be a beer review, because actually, we're going to be reviewing Rusty Wallace's 2002 Miller Lite Ford Taurus for Penske Racing. What a great looking car that we got right here that is displayed in a very nice, cool Miller Lite bottle. The classic Miller Lite bottle. I mean, it's not really the classic logo, like the retro logo, but it is the 2000 logo that they used. And might I say, man, and would you believe I found this at Goodwill, out of all the places. Good freaking Will. Still in pretty good condition, guys. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, we're going to get more to the details with the bottle once I get this out of the box, but talk about the level of creativity that Action Race Collectibles had back then, guys. I mean, they can't get away with this stuff now because everything's just too PC now, but just look at this, man. This is so freaking cool. We got a diecast inside of a beer bottle. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't drink that much beer like I used to, but if I did, I mean, my God, guys, that's working out pretty well, but hoping you guys are not going to be cracking open a cold one because this is a collectible and not a drink. I mean, my God, could you imagine if this was a beer from 2002? That would probably taste like shit. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Rusty Wallace 2002 Miller Lite car. Alrighty, guys, we got the diecast out of its box, and before we get things started on this diecast review, I cannot believe I am doing this, but we're going to review a freaking beer bottle. Well, not really a beer bottle. I mean, as you can tell, I mean, the paper is starting to come off a little bit, but, I mean, this definitely is showing its wear. That's for certain, but still in pretty cool condition. I mean, this is a very cool, display, a very cool display piece right here. I mean, we got the Action Racing Collectibles, and this is a adult collectible because I don't know. I mean, that is a beer sponsor, but really cool. I mean, you could definitely mistake this for a beer if you go from a distance. But look at that, guys. And it even has a nice little amberish tint to it to make it look like beer's inside of it. But really cool looking detail we got right here. The Miller Lite logo. Look at that. Even the cap right there, guys. I mean, I think that's actually metal, guys. I mean, it does. I mean, or like a very, I don't know. I mean, it looks like metal. That is really cool. I mean, like I said, you could definitely mistake it for this. And you probably wonder, okay, how do I get the diecast out? Well, this part just twists off right here, and then it's like threaded in. And then you should be able to take the diecast out from there. So that is a really cool display item. I wish more companies would go out and do this. I know they did this with a few others. Like, I think the last time they did this actually, I think they did this with Brad Keselowski's championship car, if I'm not mistaken, when he won the championship in 2012. And Chase Elliott's, they put in a Napa filter. I remember that when he won. They made some 164 cars when he ran the Xfinity Series, or the Nationwide Series back then. So, I mean, really cool. And look at that. Look at that, man. I mean, there's your thumbnail right there. That is beautiful. The classic Miller Lite Blue Deuce car. Absolutely just beautiful, and it's in great mint condition, guys. I mean, look at that. Still even on the base. I mean, we got rubber tires, metal chassis. Yes, it is on the base, and the base might be a little loose, but I mean, still in pretty mint condition right there. I mean, can't believe I got this at Goodwill. I think I only got it for like probably $5. That's what it said right there on the intro. But look at this, man. The Ford Taurus logo, the body, everything about this just screams awesome. Especially for any of you fans of the classic Blue Deuce car. I know my good buddy Racer 2011 is gonna love seeing this car. I mean, I don't think he has this car from what I know, but my God, I'm sure he's absolutely going apeshit over this car right now, because if you guys don't know already, if you guys been living under a rock, my best friend, Racer 2011, Robbie Noonan, is a Rusty Wallace fan. And that was his favorite driver growing up. And might I say, man, that this diecast is just really freaking cool, man. Especially the metallic blue this car has. I mean, look at that. And look at all these classic contingency sponsors that we got right there. EA Sports. I mean, man, remember seeing this car in the freaking NASCAR games back then? I mean, my God. The nostalgia is for real, guys. I mean, I grew up watching this car, all right? I started watching NASCAR in 2001, and I saw this car run in 2002, and my God, that was just such a simple-looking car, guys, but it's so cool. So freaking cool, man. I mean, and it's such a shame, man. It is such a shame that Miller Lite is not going to be sponsoring the 2 car, from what I know. I mean, they're still technically a sponsor, but I don't know if they're going to be sponsoring any races, from what I know. I mean, they're listed, I believe that they're listed as the last sponsor on Team Penske's website for Brad Keselowski. So that's a shame, man. That's a shame because I really love the Miller Lite cars, man. I mean, I know that the team started with Miller Genuine Draft, but then once they switched to the Miller Lite cars, I mean, my God, that was such a cool change that they did. I mean, I love both cars, don't get me wrong, and I do have the Miller Genuine Draft car with me as well. That's could probably be another Rusty Wallace review I'm going to be doing because I did pick up this car and that one as well. I think it was his 98 car, I believe. At Goodwill. I mean, clearly there was a Rusty Wallace fan in the area because I found it at Goodwill of all the places. But my God, guys, I mean, the stuff you can find at thrift stores, man. I mean, my God, this is just amazing. Look at that. We've got the Miller Lite logo right on top of the hood. I mean, not hood. That's a hood, Brian. That's a hood. That's the roof. There we go. I know my terminology now. Sorry, I'm just getting so excited over this car, guys. I mean, it's such a cool car. I mean, look at that, man. I mean, there's practically no flaws with this car. I love it. I fucking love it. I even loving that PBG logo right there because that is still a sponsor till this day with Team Penske, especially my boy Ryan Blaney. But we're not going to be mentioning more about that because this is a classic diecast review. Speaking of classic diecast reviews, let's go ahead and kick off this diecast comparison. And it's going to be on the only car I could probably compare this to because I don't have any other car to compare it with. This is the, I believe, the 2015 Miller Lite Retro car. But this is the OG Miller Lite car that they're basing on. But if you take a look, you definitely see some resemblance in there. The colors are kind of inverted, but this is what the original Miller Lite car was until they went to the Blue Deuce. But still, can't go wrong with this, guys. And feel free to comment below which Blue Deuce driver was your favorite. I mean, I'm talking all the way back from Rusty Wallace to Brad Keselowski right now. I mean, I'm always curious to hear your guys' thoughts. I mean, who knows? There could be those people out there who did like Kurt Busch, who drove the 2 car. I mean, but really nice looking diecast we got right here. I mean, of course, if I had to pick which one was better, I mean, sorry, I love the retro Miller Lite car, but my God, this diecast, quality-wise, with the rubber tires and metal chassis and all that, I mean, and the added details, I mean, it's definitely a must-get, that's for certain. I mean, I want to see how many of these did they make? Says right there, well, I mean, here's the production numbers if you guys want to see that, because they were pretty detailed. So there was quite many of these back then, compared to, you know, what we have now. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Rusty Wallace won any races in 2002. Well, he could have won the 2002 Bristol Sharpie 500 race. But then, you know, classic Bristol with the bump and run. My God, guys, that was an entertaining race. I know Rob does not want to hear me talk about this race because maybe the main reason why he doesn't like Jeff Gordon that much. Sorry, Rob, I had to bust your balls on this one, but God, that was such a cool race, guys. And just like I said, it's just a shame that we're not going to see this classic sponsor in 2020. From what we know, I mean, who knows? Miller Lite could say something, but they're not even listed on any of the paint schemes, guys. Especially if you saw the diecast renders. I mean, definitely a sad time to be alive, but, you know, it was fun while it lasted. I mean, Miller Lite could have went out with a bang and created some cool retro throwbacks like they did with their 25th anniversary from 2015. Those are some really cool ones. But it's also going to be disappointing that we're not going to see a Miller Lite throwback for this year. So that's going to really, really suck. But at least we got this diecast to, you know, showcase all the great memories. And feel free to comment below which Miller Lite diecast is also your favorite out of all the ones that I've ran. All right. So, anyways, guys, this has been OBB. Thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review of the Rusty Wallace 2002 Miller Lite Ford Taurus for Penske Racing. And this has been me signing off for now. OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will see you guys on another NASCAR Diecast review.